there. This is your Umlauf curator, Katie, coming to you live from an offsite location. And I know it's hard to hear me, so I'm going to take my mask off just for a moment. But today we have some really special guests, and we wanted to talk about the basics of sculpture cleaning. And so we're going to move around and flip you all around. I'll put my mask back on, and I would like to introduce you to Everett. Say hi, Everett. And Lauren. And here comes somebody from the special place. We're actually at Curator Barton Creek, which is a wonderful assisted living facility. But we have been coming to them for a couple of years to do some sculpture cleaning for them. So this is a sculpture that they have that I believe one of their donors gifted a long time ago. Absolutely gorgeous. And Lauren, can you tell us a little bit about this piece?
Yes, this is a piece by artist Gary Price, made in 1998. A really beautiful piece of geese flying, and we come out here to clean it every so often as a bonus for Quarantia.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And we're actually on a regular schedule with them. They ask us to come out and take care of it because we work at the Umlauf. And so we always like to bring our very special volunteer, Everett. Hi, Everett. Would you tell us just a little bit about what it's like to volunteer at the Umlauf?
It's actually great. It's like to get outside, you get to hear the birds, and you get to do something beautiful. You don't get to work with sculptures, which is absolutely wonderful, and it's nice. I get to talk to them. They sometimes talk back, and it's fun to be outside. I live in a condo, so this is my outside. I've been doing it for about 5-6 years now. I learned it from the other person who was there, and he retired, and I got his job. And it's not hard work. You need to come volunteer. It's really easy. Anytime. I'm usually there Friday mornings. Come join me. I'd love to have some help.
We would too. And what a great time to be outside during this COVID-19 crisis, to be outside and have some privacy. Well, we appreciate everything you do, Everett, and you too, Lauren. And let's look at some basics about taking care of your bronze. We wanted to encourage everyone to take care of their sculptures, especially if they're outside. They get really dirty, as the geese do. So Everett, just show us a few things about the tools that you would use.
Well, if your sculpture is very, very dirty, and it is outside, hose and soap and water, but environmentally sensitive soap, not a Tide, that'll kill the grass, and a hose and a soft brush. But normally our sculptures are not that dirty, so you can just spray on some water, and then with a clean rag you just wipe it off, and you'll get dirt, and you'll see the dirt. And you do this before you wax it.
It looks better already.
And that's what you do, and you go through and you clean them off, and but it's not that hard. It just takes some time, takes some effort, and just do a little rub.
So you get in all the nooks and crannies.
And do you guys have any other tools that you might use if it's a little bit dirtier? Or next phase?
We do. You have all kinds of brushes.
Well, like I said, if you use a soft brush.
Hey, what's that say on the back of it?
A soft brush.
Uh-huh.
A soft brush and a hose and water if it's outside. But this is small enough, and I'm not sure about the hose here at Kinsia. So you just soap and water and do it, and that way you get really into the cracks. And that's what you're really trying to do, get into the cracks.
So you're talking about cracks here. Lauren, tell us a little bit what caused, look at this beautiful texture of this goose, flying goose. What has caused all of this?
This is from the wax armature. That texture is from wax, so they cast it from the wax, melted it out, and replaced it with bronze. So that's how you get that beautiful texture that looks so malleable, and sometimes you can see fingerprints in it, and it's just really, the wax is really impressionable, so it creates this kind of soft look to the bronze, which is such a hard material in itself.
And I think we have some more tools here that we have specially prepared. One thing you don't want to do is wear any jewelry. I don't have gloves on right now because I'm not able to operate the telephone with gloves, but you don't want to wear any jewelry, anything that could potentially scratch it. And the other thing is, if you're going to use some finer brushes to get into some of these nooks and crannies, Everett, what have you done to those brushes? What happened to the metal?
You wrap the metal. There's the metal.
Mm-hmm.
And you do two things. You wrap the metal, and you do this to make the brushes even stiffer. If it's like this, the brushes are too floppy when you're going to wax it. So you do this to make the brushes a little stiffer, and that keeps the wax. And you're not supposed to wear, if I was going to wax this and do anything, I would take my watch off, rings off, because when you're doing this, you'll scratch it with jewelry. So you've got brushes, you've got wax, which is just plain wax.
And we can talk about, we're actually not going to wax on camera today, but we do wax this one regular, and we can talk about safe waxing. Yep, that's the brand that you would use. So if you have questions about waxing, be sure to ask us, because one thing you wouldn't want to do is over wax. And but right now we're really just going to clean it. We want to encourage you to clean any sculptures that you have, but to use really safe practices to do it. And then we can come to you for future sessions on a full waxing. We also do a bronze conservation workshop at the Umlauf, and we would love to have you join us. We usually do those for free as a community service, so you can go out and help take care of monuments out in the public. And Lauren, anything else you wanted to add about this? Not to put you on the spot.
Let me see. I like these. It's just a really meditative thing to do. So if you do have any bronze sculptures of your own that are outside, you can just carve out a chunk of time and make sure that they're well taken care of. And it's just really a good practice.
And to both of you, what if people wanted to come to the Umlauf and take care of the Umlauf sculptures?
Come on down. Like I said, all you have to do is call us, and I'm usually there. Volunteer. And
Everett can teach you all of his.
Yeah, I can love to have you. I've got plenty of cloths to help out, plenty of spray bottles. And it's you're by yourself, you're alone, and you're working on this. And like you said, it's really meditative. It's quiet, and
peaceful.
Like I said earlier, I sometimes talk to them, and sometimes they talk back.
I think I've heard them talk back. Well, and it's something that just to help, not only at the Umlauf but other places, to help beautify your city, to help the sculptures look good. It's good to learn a few basics. We're happy to teach you more. If you want to reach out to us, you can write to volunteer@umlaufsculpture.org or curator@umlaufsculpture.org, and we will make sure to find work for you to do. So thanks everybody. Thanks especially to Lauren and Everett for joining me today at this remote location. And thanks to Querencia Barton Creek for letting us film here and approving it. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, sorry guys, it won't stop. I don't know. It won't stop.